welcome back. How's everyone doing? Okay, so we're gonna do another review. This time I'm on KGS Go server. It's redundant, Korean Go server, Go server. On my ZenMind account, and this one's 2 Dan, and we're playing against a 1 Dan. And this is actually, I'm excited to review this game. This is, I'd say, like just about as close to basic play as I could show you. Yeah, my favorite, I really like to play a stable style, and just rely on direction of play to gain an advantage. And yeah, hopefully we'll see a good example of that. So let's get started. I'm playing as white, and pretty standard opening. I decided to take a 3-4, and black play is my favorite opening. That's usually what I play when I'm black. And I chose to approach on the inside. I think split is sort of old. Approach on the outside is also used. But I just took this one, and black played this pincer. So I played this Joseki, but I actually saw a 9 Dan. You might know him, Ryan Lee, I think is his name, New York Institute of Go. So he's a 9 Dan, well, amateur 9 Dan, one Dan professional, and he said this is terrible for white, this Joseki. Yeah, and yeah, I guess to be fair, it's white doesn't really get much, and black has a sente follow-up in this area. This peep, attach, cut, and hane. So this is all forced, and so black can continue to develop this area. So I actually didn't know that this was bad for white. I think that's like the new modern feeling about it, but I actually liked it in this board position because it sort of slides under and does a little bit to reduce the potential in this area. And again, white is stable, so white doesn't have a lot of points, but at least white is stable, and black isn't going to be attacking that group anytime soon. So black takes this 3-space extension. I think this is also possible, but maybe black thought it was a little too slow. Of course, the 3-space leaves Aji. And I actually played a move that I almost never play, which is this 1-space high enclosure. I'm used to playing, this is probably what I play most often. I used to play this one a lot before it became less popular. But I don't know, it was definitely like a feeling, intuition type of move. Just kind of felt nice in the board that we have here. Can't say much more about it. So black comes and approaches here, and since black is strong in this area, I figured it was nice to back off here. Furthermore, later on, this 1-space extension is semi-undesirable for black, so it gives this stone or this corner a little more space to breathe. And this felt bad to me, but that's just me. If I were black, I would either just attach into here, or slide, or go for the 3-space. I would probably attach if I were black, but black played here, and does anyone know the next move for white? Hopefully, yeah. It's extremely common to kick here because after black extends up, this extension feels too close. It would rather be 1 space over. So instead of answering, black just took another 2 space, and yeah, I'm fairly confident this is still bad for black because yeah, I'm able to just follow up with this tiger's mouth, and there's no Aji in the corner. I have strong follow up against this stone to capture later. This 2 space extension is safe and it's well spaced in this area, but these exchanges feel like too good for white. And then black comes to the side, yeah. I was definitely tempted to come to the upper side somewhere. I wasn't exactly sure where the best place would be. Yeah, maybe something like this. But yeah, there's the principle where like if you are playing an area and your opponent doesn't respond, then it's usually good to follow up in that area. Obviously, another rule with many exceptions, but yeah, I think it was good for white to just follow up here. And yeah, this is sort of like the main area that I have to worry about reducing now, especially because remember black has these sente moves in this area. So where would you play as white right now? So just coming from the corner is too over concentrated, and it really just helps black, so that's not going to work. I ended up just taking some sente moves from the corner. Yeah, this attach is really, really common in this large knight enclosure, so it's good to get used to these shapes if you're not. Yeah, so this is the common exchange, and white plays this cut as a probe if black comes from this side. Well, that's a mistake because black is supposed to push first and then come from this side if black wants to. But when black comes from this side, yeah, I'm not actually sure how it's supposed to go, because I remember hearing that it affects like the double hane, because there's this shape, and then yeah, I actually don't know where it goes next, so well, let's just get back to the game because this is similar to what happened. So black played here, white cut, black turned, and I just exchanged these right away, which maybe is wrong, but then pushed hane and played the Atari and then just extended. So it was, I think, okay for white. So these stones only have 3 liberties and these have 5, so unfortunately the descend isn't sente for white, but I ended up getting good shape in the area. So black plays here. I think that's okay. I'm kind of feeling like I would rather push once as black and then come back like this though. But yeah, obviously there's some risk here. Now the liberty shortage in these stones is starting to come into play more. Okay, so black played here, and yeah, white, I came over here. I don't have any idea what the right shape is in this area, but you have to keep in mind these exchanges can be played anytime. There's this weakness here, and so this point is the peep on this shape. So I kind of felt like having this peep in would be really nice as far as like the shape of this area goes. So that's part of why I ended up choosing this move. Also, it's the 3 space from these stones, which I've seen in similar situations where this is undercut for black. So anyways, black pushes once, and this jump is really pleasant. I'm happy to get a stone here. It really wraps everything up in this area, and then black comes over here. I think this is really bad just because this stone is too close to this wall that black is trying to build for it to be worth giving white more strength in this area. I'm not sure what I would play as white, but even just taking this stone out directly, or just Tenuki, something like that, I think is better. So black plays here, and then in order to basically capture the stone more strongly, I played this attach. Yeah, and black played down here. I think this is much better for black. Maybe white would come like this. Maybe it's a little better. But yeah, black played here, which is just, really bad exchange. There's no benefit for black, really, and it just tidies up white's shape. And then black came here. Okay, and this is a point where I really want this move because it is the natural shape in the area to solidify these points. But black can just push here and then, go for, if black wants to be fancy, but just, something like this. And then I thought it might be harder to reduce this area. Black is starting to develop really nice. It's coming out this way and out this way, so instead of playing that immediately, I played this probing move just to see how black was going to answer, because there's a lot of aji with this stone here, and this connection it's like the super massive elephant eye relationship here. And I thought if black comes over this way, then obviously I have plenty of time to do something in this area. And so I was sort of expecting black to play submissively, which he or she did. And so this is like a really nice exchange for me, because now the potential in the center is much more limited. And so I was able to play here. And this move also has a great follow-up, which we'll see later. And if I were black, I would probably push this. I don't know if that's maybe after this exchange it's not worth it. But it seems almost like a double sente, so so black came over here, which is nice. It's a good spot. And I didn't really see any way to keep attacking this group in the future, so I just played some exchanges. This one first, because before I play anything over here, if I play things over here first, then black will be stronger, and maybe black can ignore this or push up or something. But playing it right now, it's unlikely that black is going to try something weird. So I just played this one and then attached on the inside in order to take my corner, seal it off in sente. So you notice this is the same type of exchange shape in this area. So get used to this type of sacrifice to help your shape. Alright, and then where did you play as white? I think the next move is one of my favorites, although honestly might have been bad timing, but it's attachment. It's a great follow-up from this stone, and I can even hane here, because if black goes after the stone, then I get to break the whole thing. So it's really nice, forcing black to connect here, and then I can connect, and then black jumps. This is another really slow move. I think at least something like this to protect the hane at the head of two stones. This is better for the whole area, but I would be thinking about something like this even, and if white plays the hane, just go for a table shape. And still, I would probably exchange this one first. So black jumps here, and I get this really nice exchange in first. Just I really like to play these kinds of peeps just to get the exchange in, and then just ignore it. And then I was able to get this push, which is really nice. And black just makes the bamboo and then slides here, which I'll admit is quite big. But it's actually not sente. Yeah, because this area is really strong, so yeah, I was able to just continue playing elsewhere, and this Hane at the head of two stones is, of course, a really big point. And yeah, at this point we had an interesting situation. So the simple way would be just extend here, and maybe, yeah, defend or go for bigger areas. But I played this way, and basically I was thinking, okay, if black just responds, I can get all of this in sente and then come back and defend, or even push again. But yeah, of course there is this weakness here that black took advantage of, but I felt pretty comfortable fighting this ko. It's almost like a hanami ko, which means flower viewing ko, which is to say it's leisurely for white. If I lose, it's not like anything falls apart. If black loses, really bad, really bad. So I play the double Atari, black captures, and this is my ko threat. It's huge. Yeah, and black didn't answer. So honestly, that's probably the end of the game. Like, black really needs to answer this. But yeah, I guess maybe black was just worried there was no ko threat big enough. Yeah, maybe like this or something. Yeah, this is definitely devastating. So yeah, I guess backing up a second here, black can't really start this ko, so black really did have to just back off there, which is painful enough as it is. But anyways, I win this ko, or I lose the ko, but I get my ko threat, which is even better. And then just go to surround this group. Black extends, but this jump is just perfect to tidy up. So this is why it's like a hanami ko, flower viewing ko, because white didn't lose really anything after losing the ko. Obviously a couple extra stones that black got, but this move seals the area nicely. And then black exchanges this and pushes again, playing some of these, and then extends here. Okay, yeah, so if your first instinct is to play down, then yeah, keep in mind that sometimes this one space jump is a better move. Yeah, because you have this tiger mouth, and we'll see later another reason that it's a good move. So yeah, and then if black does something else, then yeah, white can keep growing. So again, this game is pretty much lost at this point. I mean, yeah, black really lost the initiative early on, and yeah, a few slow moves really sent black behind. And so this jump is really single purpose, just to reduce, and yeah, basically I just played this move, which is really nice, not only to see, you can imagine black getting some of these, yeah, it's still really bad for black, but in black's really happy world, maybe white extends up and starts to make some points here. So this extension is just like, again, solid, clean, good direction of play. And black plays here, which is a mistake. Black needs to play here. We'll see why later. And then, yeah, I just take a big point. Black tenukis, which I respect the fighting spirit, although I think answering that is important. So black goes back and gets the stone, and I follow up here. And then I play the shoulder hit, which, yeah, it's kind of a fun little move. It's sort of just, helping to cleanly capture these stones up here. There's maybe still some aji with, this area has a cutting point. There's some cutting points here. Yeah, realistically, there's nothing black can do, but, this is like a direction of play thing. It reduces the ability for this to expand, and it's looking at this wall up here, which is looking into this direction. So black plays these pushes, and yeah, you just see how the shape is really nice for white, and black isn't getting anything here. That move is sente, that move is sente, that move is sente, that move is sente. Oh, yeah, this is maybe your first thought, or maybe this one. But when you're really strong in the corner, consider this one, because when black comes here, this is better for points. Black came over here to try and develop some points in the middle and reduce white's expansion. I played this Kosumi. Black peeped and then backed off. This is sente, and then this is a nice place. And this is where this P1 move really shines. So yeah, black actually can't capture this stone. I'm realizing that, oh yeah, see, so let's see. I'm just gonna try and edit this really quick. Tool, edit tool, okay. So if this was the situation, then black, and if, oh yeah, never mind, ignore me. Anyways, I gotta capture these stones, which is really quite big, to say the least. I don't think black saw that. Black captures this stone. Yeah, obviously the game's over here. Oh, but there's this one more interesting situation, so we'll run through that. So I played this Hane here. If black just connects, then yeah, obviously it's a good exchange for white. So black tries to fight it with the cut, and then white extends. And yeah, these three black stones are in trouble. So black plays the jump, white extends, and then Hane. And admittedly, this is slightly complicated. There's some situations I could see this going wrong for white, but black played the cut here, and yeah, if I just play this way, then obviously things don't go so well for me. So, and I didn't want to just give black this Atari, so instead I separate here and then extend, and this actually worked pretty nicely for me. You see that black has 2 liberties and white has 3, so black needs to continue with these stones, and then black goes back here, but after this extension white can push through here and actually capture the 3 stones. And then in this situation I played here, which was a mistake. I was low on time and I was trying to read the situation, And I got to here, and then what was I even reading? Oh yeah, and then I was worried that there's some bad Aji with these 3 stones getting cut off. It turns out that I could have just played this way and blocked everything and captured these 4 stones, and then it's really game over. But I knew I was ahead and I didn't want to risk it, so I just defended in Sente, and then I did actually, it's kind of gote because I have to come back here. There's this push and cut, or save these stones, so you just came back to defend. And then this move is really bad, doesn't do anything. And then I played here, which is really nice because it's threatening to cut these stones off, and black can't kill these stones because of the weakness in this area, as we'll see here. And black tried to be fancy about it, so if black just pushes, then these stones die. So black played this move, which of course, if black pushes now, this is a really nice tiger mouth, so I respect that move. Luckily for me, it wasn't Sente, so I gotta protect with the bamboo, which is threatening to cut off these stones again, and then continue with some endgame. That one was probably a mistake. Again, I was low on time. But it was Sente threatening this throw-in. And then, the rest is pretty straightforward. I think that instead of this one, I probably should have played here. Because it's reverse Sente for 2 points, which makes it 4 points. And this one was... Well, actually, this is 1 point reverse Sente. Or 1 point double Sente. Yeah. And then... the rest of this is pretty straightforward. It's just playing some Sente moves. And... we got to the end over here. And let's double check the score. Okay, and white was up by 18.5 points. Alright, thank you for watching. This is a 2-dan basics game as white. I normally have a harder time with white, but I've been getting better these days, so thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.